kennys, it's been a while now, and you've come into this team. I guess, what's it been like coming back?
I mean, it feels great. Obviously, I've been away for 9 months. I've been through a lot of thinking and I had to take a lot of decisions. But I'm truly happy and yeah, that's a golden opportunity for me. So I'm genuinely really happy, especially with those guys that I've been working with the last 2 years as well. They always been my brother, despite the issue we might have professionally in the past. Uh, but yeah, I'm really happy. I joined a team that is like at the best peak. I've never seen them with that shape. So that's also easier for me to fit. And yeah, semi-final is great. But there is still potentially 2 games, and we'll see at the end.
And simply put, do you still have it? Do you think you can still go at this level of Counter-Strike?
Well, I hope it's behind because I didn't practice for 9 months. I mean, if I'm in front of people, they should be worried for themselves, I would say. But no, yeah, I mean, of course I still got it. Otherwise, I would not be there and talking to you. I will be watching from my house, and Swanee will be the one playing instead of me if I don't have if I still don't have it, you know. So I'm confident. I'm confident in myself. I know I'm doing the right things, and we'll see. But no, I cannot say that my level is what I want it to be now because obviously there is like in the timeline. I just like practiced like for 2 weeks, and before that, I was streaming multiples, different games, and I didn't have like a professional perspective of playing Counter Strike or any other games. That decision happened mostly after the major. After the major, I decided, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to play CS. Doesn't matter where I go back to. I will go back to tier 2, and we see. And then I had the offer of playing that tournament, which obviously was a big opportunity. And I'm really happy. But yeah, obviously I need to work for longer in order to get my level back.
Hey guys, question for anybody. So obviously Nexa's not here. I was just wondering how that's impacted your game, if you guys think you're suffered a bit with his absence, or you think you're still playing pretty well.
We are obviously affected by not having him here. He's the IGL in the team, and that's probably the most important role in the team. So not having him here, we had to do a lot of adjustments, and we had to work even harder to achieve this result that we did here, because it was not easy at all. Even some games were very close. We could have lost, but we managed to win them due to experience and due to mentality that we had at this event. And yeah, it was not easy. As I said, we had to change many roles. Like AmaNEk had to go back to rifling, me calling some maps, Hunter calling some maps, AmaNEk as well. Kenny didn't play for a while, you know, so it was a big change for the team, and I'm really proud of everyone on the team that we have achieved this result with, considering the circumstances.
kennys, obviously, you got benched in a previous iteration. How different is this team now from when you got benched to where they are now, where you're playing with them?
No, I mean, I would say that the mindset is. I mean, obviously they did final of the major. They always had the same mindset, you know. They always been hardworking and stuff, but they're definitely in a confidence period, I would say. And I think NiKo, for example, is playing. I mean, when he joined the team back then, he was obviously good, but he's he's literally even better now. So that makes it really good for the team. Hunter is the same guy, always helping the teammates, always working really hard, always consistent in game. And AmaNEk and Jaxi, they are just here for the atmosphere. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. They are the guys that takes a lot of space in the game, and that are really like selfless and think about everyone else but themselves at the end. So yeah, it's just like, and obviously now the players have a little bit more freedom, considering we have to they have to deal with the fact that they don't have a coach anymore. So they are doing things the way they want to do. So I think they are comfortable in that as well. And yeah, just the mindset in general. Like I know I came into that team with a great mindset. It just fit the team. It just fit the team, and that's why. Well, that's why we are semi-final now, and that's why they are doing so good at the major and afterwards, and even before that. Just the mindset. I think in general is just more like relaxed than it used to be as well.
Were you surprised to see G2 make it so far at the major?
No, not at all. I'm not surprised. I was expecting them to lose to Navi. For my PKM was really good, but no. But obviously, I knew they had what it takes. Like just in terms of firepower, this team is definitely in the top three. That being with me or with Nexa doesn't matter. Is in the top three, and then yeah, when you have your star player that is doing that good, when you have all the balance around him, I think it's just like everything is perfect right now. Everything is really perfect. So no, I was not surprised to see them at the final. I was seeing them winning with Navi. They were like one of the favorites for me always.
Well,
Okay.
support.
Thank you.
I jinxed you. Remember?
Hey guys, question to anybody. So it's been a full week between your last game and your game in the semifinals. I was wondering, do you guys like having that a lot of time to prepare, or would you prefer just to get right into the game as quickly as possible?
It's for you, François.
Yeah, it's really difficult to have like 5 days to prepare because we don't have the lineup, like especially like to prepare matches. But overall, we all would like to have come back to home with the family, etc. Because like 2 weeks events, it's too much like for everybody, and it's not else. I will say LC, but I will say it's not good.
I think it's not the best to have so many days off at the event because the practice is not the same when you practice at home or at boot camp, and when you practice here at the events, it's just different environment, and it's very hard to keep the focus during those 5 days. And for example, like we have been in this literally the same hotel for like last 3 or 4 events, and when you just get here and you have to practice, it's very hard to stay mentally fresh. Uh, and I think for every player, like you practice before the event and you prepare before the event, and when you come to event, you just want to play the games and finish the tournament. For me, it's very hard to improve on practice during the event. So I think, in my perspective, the event should be done like in 10 days and just play every day, or maybe have 1 or 2 days off between groups and the playoffs. But we literally have 7 days gap between our games, and I think it's not normal.
Especially with the 3 days of quarantine. Myself from
Yeah,
the start,
I
it's
was
like
with you.
plus than 2 weeks. So yeah,